Hey y'all, Sergeant TJ here, coming at you bright and early on Wednesday morning with a new segment I'm calling Movement for Life. In this new weekly segment, I'm going to share with you my morning routine every Wednesday morning, how I start my day, and the stretch moves that I take to keep myself from being stiff, prevent myself from getting injured, and also during this weekly segment, I want to share with you things that are on my mind, things that are in current events, things that I think most all of us are thinking about. And then I'll look forward to reading your comments in response to those thoughts, and then we'll have a follow-up later. So, our first segment starts right now, as I just woke up, and here I am getting ready to start my day. So, welcome to my first Movement for Life. And for starters, I like to do a reach for the sky up on my toes and just hold it for about 30 seconds. Yeah. Great for your balance. Great way to wake up the body. Get the breathing going. And then ease it down off the toes. Yeah, that's right. I was up on my toes, y'all. All right, I'm just gonna shake it loose a little bit, bring arms back up. So what's on y'all's mind? Well, I don't know, because we're not live. But I'll tell you what's been on my mind. I look around at all the stuff happening in the world today. It's a lot to keep up with. I mean, people trying to take a presidential candidate and remove him from the board. I mean, wow. That's crazy, man. The resignation of the Secret Service director. And I'm just trying to stretch all the way down my arm, down my side, my right side here, down to my feet here. And okay. And remember, y'all, this is how I get jump started. So I just rolled out of bed, so I'm not ready to hit the ground running when I roll out of bed. I don't know about y'all, but as for me, I gotta move my body a little bit and warm up. So now I'm just gonna roll my shoulders back, slow, for 5 rotations. And I was talking, but I think that's 5. And now I'm gonna roll forward again. And 2. Yeah, so, man, it's just kind of troubling. And one more for good measure. Beautiful. Now I'm going to reach back with my right arm. Just reaching back. Just getting those joints loosened up. No tension, no stress on the arm. Just a nice, easy rotation. And all the way back. Reaching back with it. And then the other side. Yeah. So where are you at on that? I mean, there's a lot of rhetoric being tossed around right now. And the elephant in the room. I mean, how about the other presidential candidate, or current president, removing himself from the ticket right after accepting a nomination unofficially, but before the convention? And yeah, I'm 60 years old, and folks, I have never seen that before. Not ever. All right, so I'm just going to reach over my shoulder, my left shoulder with my right arm, like so. And just hold it there for 30 seconds. Yeah, kind of nuts. Huh. And that's just here in the United States. Now, we haven't even touched on things like the economy and the stock market and precious metals or Bitcoin or the CBDC or any of that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff being tossed around. All right, just going to ease that down, shake it loose, and then go to the other arm. And hold it. Just feel that stretch all the way from the shoulder here. Yeah. Good stuff. Getting the old body warmed up, y'all. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, taking a few minutes to treat yourself to a good stretch. And you notice I'm not forcing anything here. It's nice and slow and easy. Not looking to pull anything here. We're just looking to wake the muscles up and elongate them, get the blood flowing. Plus you start to breathe properly and get your breathing into place so that now you can shift eventually from the stretching phase into the actual warm-up and then the workout. That's what works for me. That's what I've done since I was in the military. And that's what I continue to do today. I mean, you do what you know. Although I must say I've learned a lot from folks reaching out to me on my channel. I really appreciate that because everybody's contributing and it just makes my workouts better and it's helping me to be more effective in those. So I love your feedback. All right, y'all. So I'm going to reach up again and I'm going to come down and I'm just going to press against just above the knees on the thighs here and just kind of let the upper body fall down. And I should really feel that stretch through the glutes and down the back of the thighs here. Yeah. And this is just a prelude to what comes next. So I'm really giving that body, that old body of mine, the old bones, really like to give it an opportunity to, a fair shot at properly waking up. You know what I mean? I mean, it's when you hit the ground running and you're cold that you hurt yourself. All right, now I'm just going to stretch down on the floor. In my case, I could put my palms on the floor, but I don't want to do that. I want to extend the stretch. So I'm going to reach out here where my hands aren't touching and really let that stretch the backs of my legs and my glutes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. That's good shit. Woo-hoo. Oh, and now I'm just going to roll up. Knees slightly bent. Roll the upper body up. Oh, yeah. Love that. All right, now I'm going to put my right leg over my left leg, right foot over the left, and I'm just going to ease it down. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. That feels so good. I'll tell you what, y'all. If you're not doing a morning stretch like this, you do not know what you're missing out on. Whoo, man. Oh, my body thanks me every day for doing it, too. I can tell you. Oh, yeah. All right, then slightly bend the knees and roll up. Yeah, just shake it out. And now the other side. Left foot over the right. And I'm easing it down. Yeah. You know, and especially during this tumult time we're living through. I mean, let's face it, folks. Shit's crazy right now. And God bless us all. I mean, we're living through it. The high price of everything. Food, housing, gasoline, natural gas for heating your house, all that shit. Electricity, everything. It's nuts. And yet, here we are, working through it. Just like I'm working through these stretches. But keeping your body, again, bending and then rolling up. Keeping your body in a place where, you know, you're not stiff, you're moving around as a part of your regular routine. It's going to keep you from finding yourself incurring long-term issues with your health down the road. Injuries, pulled muscles, bad backs. You know, anyone out there that has ever been stiff knows what I'm talking about. Well, if you want to avoid that, all it takes is a little time, effort, and a commitment to doing it every day. And it really makes a difference in my life. And at 60 years old, I still have a little spring in my step and I can still move around pretty well without worrying about being injured. All right, so now I'm going to just leg up. And I'm going to hold that for 30 seconds. What's on your mind? What issues are troubling you? What things are positive? Please share with us all something that we can all cheer about. I would love to hear that. Yes! Fist pump. Oh yeah. Seriously. What's going on in your world? What's going on in your part of the world? I mean, I know we have folks on here from all around the globe from what YouTube Analytics tells me. So what's going on in your neck of the woods? We'd love to hear from you. And tell us where you're from. Hey, if you're tuning in and watching this, I'm from Alabama. Man, shit's going down over here. Maybe you're one of those folks that's been impacted by these hurricanes. Or how about the floods in New Mexico? I mean, how many people know about that? I have friends in Mexico who have been posting out videos, and I mean, I've seen nothing like it before. I've seen monsoons before, but this is ridiculous. I mean, check it out, folks. There are people suffering in New Mexico right now. All right, so feeling good, getting a good stretch in here. Now I'm just going to come down like so, and just stretching out the inside of my right leg and holding out for 30 seconds. Yeah, I love that. That feels so good. You notice I'm supporting my weight with my both arms and my left leg here. Like I say, the idea isn't try to be Superman or Macho Man or impress somebody. The idea is to get that inner leg, that inner thigh stretched. All right, so I'm going to switch over here. Nice, easy transition. And my right elbow is against the inside of my right knee, and I'm just letting it rest there and completely stretching out that inner thigh on my left leg. Yes. Man, it just feels good. I mean, like when my wife and I went on our cruise, I'm telling you right now, man, we were all over Mexico and Honduras, and we were doing a hell of a lot of hiking, and we were climbing up to the top of these ruins. And, you know, if you don't take care of yourself, then later in life or even now when you're younger, you can never really thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, had I not started working out last November, I would have suffered through that. I would have been sore, and I wouldn't have been enjoying it. I would have been tired while I was actually doing the hiking instead of enjoying the beautiful scenery around me. Because when you're out of shape and you're trugging along, and I'll tell you, I remember my early days in boot camp. When you're out of shape like that and you're trying to keep up, you can't focus on anything else. And so you're not enjoying it. You're not enjoying yourself. You're not enjoying where you are, the people around you. You're not enjoying the reason that you're there. So do yourself a favor. Put in the time every day. And like me, I stretch every day, but I work out 3 times a week, sometimes 4. And that way, when you go and do these things in life, whatever it is that your heart desires, you're healthy and you're physically at a place where you can enjoy it thoroughly and not be hindered by poor health. You know, I mean, if you're overweight or you're out of shape or both, you know, it's up to you to, if you want it to be better, to make it better. I mean, look at my big fat ass. I'm 60 years old. Yeah, I'm overweight, but I'm doing everything I can to mitigate that. All right, so I'm just have my legs spread out here, and I'm just reaching out, and I'm just leaning forward and pulling back on the feet and stretching out the backs of the legs, backs of the calves. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No hooting and hollering here, no high-fiving or cheering. This is really kind of a quiet time for me. And usually when I do this, obviously I'm alone, so I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just totally zoned into what I'm doing, and it's a great time for me to get my head in the right place for jumping into a workout. All right, so I'm going to do that again. Reach a little deeper this time. Stretch and hold it. Whew, yeah. Love that. You know, because let's face it, most of us that have ever incurred an injury weren't thinking about it at the time. It just happened. And sometimes it's just because our bodies aren't ready for the moment. So the more that we can do to prepare ourselves for those things by staying fit, staying limber, oh, the less chance you have of incurring those injuries. Simple as that. All right, now, I'm just going to walk my hands forward in front of me here and stretch it out. Again, you're really feeling it in the back of the legs here. Oh, man, it's good. Now, hey, if there's some stretches out that y'all out there are doing that I'm not included in my routine, I'm always looking for new stretches, new ways to improve my stretching, just like I am with my workouts. If there's something you'd like to share, I'd love for you to do so. I really would, because, you know, I've been doing this for a very long time, but it has evolved over the years. And I've learned new and better techniques as I've gone along. So things I did when I first started doing stretching routines, I don't do anymore. I mean, you'll never see me bounce. I mean, when I was a kid in junior high, you know, we were always, oh, you bend over, touch your toes, and you see people bouncing. You know, I guess there might be a place for that, but at 60 years old, I'm not taking a chance of pulling anything. All right, so just pulled my right foot up to my ass here, and I'm just laying back into it. And you notice I'm keeping my head up, because you want the stretch to be on your thigh here, your right thigh. The very top of it there, you can really feel that. And if you lay your head back, it kind of takes away from it a little bit. So just hold it there. Yeah, man, that feels so dang good. Oh, yeah. Love that. All right, now I'm going to switch over and lay back again. Now, I would talk sports with you, but, you know, my San Francisco Giants have been sucking hind tit all year. Oh, so there's not been a lot of good stuff to talk about, but there has been some great baseball played. So if any of y'all out there are baseball fans, I'd love to hear what you have to say. It's been a fun season to watch, and I'm looking forward to it progressing into the playoffs now that we're in the second half of the season. All right, so I'm going to pull my leg out there, and I'm going to turn around now, and I'm going to place my right foot over my left leg, and then I'm going to reach back with my right hand, and using my left arm and my right hand behind me, I'm going to turn around. And you can see that bar there, that rim of the garage door next to the ping pong table. If you can see that, that's what I'm looking at. I'm just stretching out that back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. And I'm just going to ease it back out. And before I switch over, I'm going to hold this leg here and bring myself down. And hold it for 30 seconds. Oh. Pure bliss, y'all. All right. Now, time to do the other side. And I'm looking at that bar in that corner there. If you can see it, I don't know if it's on camera or not, but that's what I'm staring at. Oh. And again, just easing out of it. Oh. Man, I love that. Feels so good. Now I'm just going to pull this down and hold it. Yeah, bringing my chest down to my crossed leg here. Pulling with my arms. Whew, man, that feels good. All right, just a couple more. Feet together, and I'm going to press down on the insides of my knees here. Push those knees towards the floor. Maintain my posture, and just breathe through it. Now, when I say I'm holding it for 30 seconds, I'm just counting in my head, basically to 30. 1,030. All right, now we're going to come up. Hands just in front of our knees here, about 1.5 feet or so. Find out what works for you. And I just bring, and I let my body weight rest forward on my elbows, and I'm stretching out the insides of my legs here. Like a catcher. Oh yeah, man, that's so nice. I'm telling you folks, give it a shot. You might think I'm crazy, but try it out. Your body will thank you. And here's the thing. The more you do it, the better it gets, the better it feels. All right, now I'm just gonna roll up again. Whew, yeah. Guess what? That's my stretching. That's how I start my day. So thanks for joining me. I look forward to your comments. I'd love to hear your feedback, your thoughts, your ideas. Throw those into the comments section and I'll follow up with you. Matter of fact, I'll probably schedule a moment when I can take those questions and respond to them directly on camera. So I'll keep you posted on that. Anyway, thanks for joining me. First episode of Movement for Life on Wednesday morning. Every Wednesday, I'll be posting this. So, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.